down with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.
Shut up and listen to this song.
I'll be here with you all night. I'm getting lost in your eyes.
Capricorn, believe it or not, you could be dealing with a not a third party or a situation of a Piscean. You've got it in your chart. You're called Charlotte. How you doing, Capricorn? Sorry if I look scruffy.
She uses so much Aquanet. I once threw a piton on her hair and climbed to the top.
It is -5 here in the UK at the moment.
Hey, could you turn that down?
And Steve is pumping himself full of lead and I am freezing.
Peanuts, get your peanuts
This
here.
is good.
So I'm waiting for the heating to come on before I go and wash me barnet, bruv. So if you're like, Steve, you look a little bit scruffy today, it's because it's freezing in the UK. -5 at the moment, and it's terrible. How you doing, Capricorn? So we're going to do you what's in your... Someone wants to do you. I'm still hearing... Oh, someone might do voodoo. By the way, they don't, because it doesn't work.
Peanuts, get your peanuts here.
Call us, and we won't call you back.
I don't know. Is there sex magic here? Or some kind of like... Magic Mike or some sort of strip tease or something like that, or teasing or flirting. I really don't know. Teasing, flirting, which is it? Don't know. Libra? Don't know what it is. What is it? Something that you can't see that's there but it isn't. That's a fucking riddle.
Well, if it ain't Little Bo Pumpkin, it's cross-dressing Sister Jemima.
Is it? Or someone fiddling with themselves? I really don't know. Is someone banging one out? I don't know. You think you had this last time. Someone wants to chuff on a pipe or they're like, I don't know. It's a riddle. It's kind of like, well, it's there but it isn't there. And it kind of is but it isn't.
I only do those crazy things when I'm high on charge.
So it's kind of like see me now, see me. It's like a Libra or Life Path 2. Once you can see me, but you can't see me, but you know who I am, but you don't know who I am. That's fucking weird. Unless your name's I am or Michael or Melissa, Michael, Maria, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. I've got no idea what this is. It's a feeling of you can see me, but you can't see all of me. You can see some of me, but you don't know who I am. And I'm there, but I'm not there. So, can you make Edna fucking tell her that? I don't know. What on earth is that then? It's there, but it isn't. And it kind of is, but it isn't. Is it just a feeling? Like, well, I mean, what's a feeling, Capricorn? Come on. Because I don't know what a feeling... Really? It's a feeling that's there, but it isn't. It's kind of like curiosity killed the cat. Is it around a Leo or an Aquarian? And someone's very curious. And they're like, well, I'm really curious. And I think I know, but I don't know. And what I don't know, I really don't really know. So... I don't know, I'm confused myself. So let's just move on from your channel stuff. Question mark, riddle. Riddle me this, fiddle me that. I mean, is someone fiddling with their plonker a lot? Because you had banging last time. Like banging this, banging that one, banging one out, like constantly. I think someone just probably, like, I don't know, they fantasize. Fantasy, like fantasy role play. And they're kind of like, It's kind of like that bit forbidden fruit of something that you can see but you can't see it, and you kind of can but you kind of like, well, I'm leading it up to expectation and I'm not letting you see me, but I kind of feel that you can see me by doing someone likes being watched, maybe. Like I like being watched and I like to know if you know that I'm doing something or not, or like, can you feel this or not? What the fuck is going on, Capricorn? I think I'm picking up on like metaphysical experiences of knocking one out, really, privately. Like a private, I think you had this before, private eye. Like a time you can, and the headlights on the highway. Tie me down, my tiny dancer. It's like someone wants a private dance. Fucking trust a Capricorn. Well, it's got to be either a Gemini or a Capricorn or an Aquarian energy. But like, I want a private dance. Like, do you do private dance shows or do you do private strip shows or something? I mean, is there a stripper here? And it's like that, like, you can see something, but you kind of like, but you can't see it. So what is that? I don't know. Well, hold on a minute, because this is really annoying me, because I want to get on with your reading. You can see some of it, but you can't see all of it. I mean, someone could have a big todger and say, look, I can show you the end, but I just can't show you the beginning. So it's got to be Jim Morrison or something like that. It's got to be an ending, like an ending of a beginning, but the beginning is the end of something that's very long. And you can see the tip, but you just can't see the end. Someone's... I don't know what is going on. I'm a little bit scared. Like, you can see me, but you can't see all of me, and I'll show you some of it, but not all of it. So is it like a photograph? Like I'm sending you a photograph and you can see some of me, but not all of me. Or you can have some of me, but not all of... Like, is it someone that's refusing to give all of themselves towards a person? Like, I'm stuck between a rock and a fucking hard place of two people, say. Like, and you can have some of me, but not all of me, because some of me belongs to... I mean, is someone fucking dead here? I mean, I don't know. Is there an arm and a leg that's all in different places and you're like Jewish and they've got to fucking be buried together? But like, there's a piece of me over there. I mean, has someone been blown up? I mean, I don't know, Capricorn. Hold on. There's a piece of me over here. There's a Pisces or a life path 3 or something. There's a piece of me over here and there's a piece of me in you. Someone's had a fucking lot of children here, Capricorn. I'm just saying, like, there's a piece of me in that one and there's a piece of me in that one and I've sowed me oats in that one and that one. And now I've got a child with that one and this one as well. And there's a piece of me in all of you. It has got to be Steve Vai or a God. Okay? God is in all of us. Okay? Not me, like Steve. But no, I'm not in everybody. But like, there's a piece of me in everybody. So you could have religious freaks here. People that are like, oh, God-given. You know? I'm a God person. There's a piece of me in everybody. I don't know. Someone's been shooting some sort of jism or blanks or whatever it is up into people. It's just dirty. I can't figure it out, so I'm just going down the dirty road. See, someone's going up the back end, bro. I'm telling you here. It's kind of like, well, I'm just going to go down the dirt road. So, okay, so you can't go in that hole, but you can go in that one. So okay. So is someone in a sex life here, and they're like, well, look, I'm on at the moment, and you can't. But that you can go down this road, but you can't go down that road. There's got to be a cryptic fucking clue here that even I can't figure out. You can go in this road, but you can't go in that road. Rhodes Island? So if you're right there from fucking Island, how you getting on? Like, I don't know, you can go down that road, but you're not going down that road. It's like the dirt road. You're not going down the dirt track. Someone's... Oh, fuck knows. Let's just get on with your reading, Capricorn. Because it's to do with roads, dirt tracks, and stuff like that. Dirty track. Me dirty mind. Someone's got a one-track mind. Thank you. Someone's got a one-track mind. A one-track wonder. A fish called wonder, or a 3, or a Pisces. A one-track mind. So, always thinking about sex. Or thinking about someone or something, and I've got a one-track mind. I've got you in mind for a one-track mind. Someone's got a wank bank here. I don't know. I think you had spit on it last time of a dry road. So it's kind of like, well, I'm having a bit of a dry spell. So you can't go down that road when it's dry. So you got to go up that one when it's slippy wet. What the fuck is... Capricorn, you lot are fucking freaks. You can't go down that one because it's dry, but you can go up that one because it's wet. I've got no idea. You're actually making me really nervous. Yeah, I'm just saying. So let's have some fun. Capricorn, what is going on? I'm kinky. Well, there you go. It says it all. No, I'm kind of busy. Can't pick up. It's kind of like, I'm sorry, but I'm washing my hair tonight, bruv. I can't pick up because I've just got so much on that I really don't give a fuck whether you're doing whatever you're doing. But I've got so much to work to deal with that I can't even be bothered to think about. So some of you might not have a relationship, but you might have some kind of like extracurricular activity when it comes to like the bedroom, and you're kind of like, I've fucking got so much shit to deal with that I don't care who goes down what road. But like, it's like this because it's Gaga, it's Lady Gaga, right? So I'm kind of busy. It's like flirting with someone or trying to get them interested. Like, you know, cool, you're right, sweetheart, how are you getting on? You're like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll ring you later because I'm really busy at the moment. You're like, oh, I thought you wanted to. And you're like, yeah, I've got so much on. And you're kind of like, you come at home thinking, have I played enough of a game to get their attention yet or what? So, I don't know. It's a little bit like, I'm sorry, but I've got way too much work on. I'm washing my hair tonight, Dave. And it is what it is, right? So I'm kind of busy, but it says kind of busy. It's like, well, I'm kind of busy at the moment. And you're like, well, have you got time for me or not? Like, well, yeah, if you're free, I'm free. So it's kind of like, well, we're both kind of busy, but So, wild emotions here. So Kim Wilde, Kimberly, Kim Bolton, or Michael Bolton, Michael, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Wild emotion. It's kind of like someone's playing this game with someone. It's like, sorry Dave, but I'm washing my hair tonight, I'm perming my hair. And you're like, oh, that's fucking lovely. But you're kind of like, you know, playing the old game of like hard to get. Like, well, you know, if they're hard, then I'm just going to play hard to get. You're like, but yeah, but that's making me drip like a fuck fridge because you're not bothered. And you're like, well, I knew it would work somehow. So it's kind of like, well, I'm James Bond, 007. Could be a Cancerian or a Life Path 7. But it feels like this James Bond type sort of thing of like, you know, are you free? And you're like, well, I'm kind of free. But it's like, well, I've got wild emotions about you. Well, what are we going to do about it? Because I'm busy at the moment washing my hair. So it's kind of like someone wants someone attention, but they're doing it in a way of like, well, if I don't give you any attention at all, you'll definitely want you'll definitely want something from me if I don't give you your attention, right? So it's kind of like this hard to get. Now, like I said, it could be some of you where you're single. Some of you could have a lot of tattoos, trying to block you out. Well, that doesn't really make sense unless you're Daniel's son. We'll see if another one comes out. Capricorn. What should Capricorn be aware of, please? Anything for Capricorn? Any messages for Capricorn that is around Capricorn? So you got bad girl. So it's kind of like this trouble nicknamed you. So I don't know. Someone could have a lot of tattoos. Because I picked up on the other one, which was tattoos, and that actually happens to be a tattoo. But like, kind of like I'm flirting and I'm teasing, and I know that I kind of have someone, but I'm playing very hard to get. And I'm just playing the bad boy or the bad girl and trouble. So it's a little bit like Mother, You've Been Bad or something. Michael Jackson? Michael? It's like this hard to get. Like, you know, I'm playing hard to get. Unless you're not talking to anyone here at all. And you're just busy washing your hair. Let's see. Capricorn. Any messages for Capricorn? Well, I mean, they'll explain themselves when we're... See, look, passionate thoughts again. Thinking of each other. It's weird. It's kind of like you have this way of why I came up with your channel messages of like, it's there, but it's not. But it kind of is, but it isn't. And it sort of is, but it's not. So what it says is, passionate thoughts, thinking of each other. I'm too busy, I'm washing my hair. So it's kind of like, well, I'm just basically trying not to pay this person any attention. And if I keep not paying them any attention, I wonder, like a fish called Wonder, if they would wonder about me too, wondering about them, without me speaking to them. It's a little bit like, okay, Nanu, let's psychically fucking connect with one another. And it's kind of like, well, I've got wild emotions, and it's like, well, I've got passionate thoughts. So you're on the right sort of path, but the wrong one. This is why this is the dirt track and the wrong track. It's kind of like a one-track mind. It's like, well, if you've got the same track as what I've got, this is music, unless it's copycatting, because that would be if you've got the same music as me or the same track as me. So, but that could be copying if they've both got the same track. I don't know. Anyway, I'm kind of busy. Can't speak to you tonight because I'm washing my hair, bruv. Won't, and I can't pick up at the moment because things are getting really hectic. I've still got wild emotions about you, though. But I'm a bit of a bad girl or a bit of a like, come on. Like, if I tease you a little bit more or please you a little bit more, it might get you interested. And then it's like, yeah, but Debbie, I love you, Jana. It's like I've got passionate thoughts about you. You think about me too, don't you? And you're like, well, kind of. I've got some sort of emotion that seems to be stirred up. But is that because I'm like literally dripping like a fuck fridge? Or is that I'm acting upon my wild emotions? Because it's kind of like your wildest dream. Like, I want to make your dreams and your desires come true. See, it's a Lucifer morning star. It's an Aquarian. Aquarius and Geminis are dirty as fuck. So it's kind of like a dirty fuck. Is it? I've got wild emotions and they run wild with me sometimes. But I have passionate desires and thoughts that I want something to happen. But it seems to be like more Like, it's kind of like I want you see me knocking one out or something like that. Like, I want you to watch me masturbating and having a debate with someone that's washing their hair. And you're kind of like, well, you know, I really want you to look at me and I want you to watch me and I have passionate thoughts, but is this really going to get us into trouble? And it's a little bit like devious sex in a way, right? Like, I want to have it outside, but do we have it in front of the cameras or not? Like, you know, like there's something to do around a camera. Can I show you on a camera? You see, someone's trying to do like is doing like sexting or sex talking or camera, like, let's look at each other on a camera. Okay. Like something that's bad, like we shouldn't do this, but it's erotic right here. It's really what I'm picking up. Like, it's kind of, you see, I don't know why people think that this is bad, but they do, because they have like sexual desires, right? And it's here. And it's kind of like, yeah, but the more of the thrill and the more of the chase and the more that I shouldn't, the more I want to. And the more that I think that this is not a good idea, the more I start to think that it possibly could be. And it's like, it's forbidden. Like, it shouldn't really happen, but it's kind of like that, well, like, you know, it's like tongue-tied as well. Like, like I want to, but I don't know if I can. And it's kind of like, but this bad girl act or this bad boy act or this something that we shouldn't do that is bad is actually really good. Like, it's being seen but not heard. Like, no one knows of it and it's secret, but we only know, and that kind of stuff. Like, something that normal people really wouldn't do, but I find it a turn on. Okay. Or Ferdinand, Franz Ferdinand. Take me out, bow, 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 bow. Yeah. Let's see. So, any other messages for Capricorn? Unpaid bills. So it's kind of like a lot of you might be struggling around the financial department, but you got some kind of like half kinky, half sort of connection that's there, but passionate thought. It could just be the fact that you're having passionate, wild, emotional thoughts about someone that you're not acting upon. Like, okay, I've got wild emotions running through my body. I'm dripping like a fuck fridge and a stale donut. And like, you know, I don't know what's going on, but I kind of do. But I'm, you know, like, you know, what's going on with your head, bruv? Just moving, bobbing for apples. Someone wants a nosh. Yeah. Someone's got a very kinky mindset here, and they kind of like, what would it be like if this person was like stuck an unpaid bill in me? I wonder what it would be like if I was to pay your debt off. Really? I want you to pay my school grant. What's that? Eddie, Grant, Ed, Edmonds, Ed, Adrian, Edmondson, Abigail, Amber, Hers, 5 Sagittarius, Taurus, unpaid bills. That's going to be a detrimental Capricorn if they don't have any money. Yeah, let's see. I'm kind of busy because I need to pay my bills. So I can't, but I can. I want to, but I can't. I've got to work. So general message. I want to, but I can't. I've got to work. Right. I've got to pay off this debt and I've got to pay off these bills. Okay. Oh, dear. Could be something around a Virgo or Life Path 9. Oh, bruv, what is going on with my cards? They're all in reverse anyway. So, I'm kind of busy. Tell me who this is that's kind of busy that's washing their hair. Who is this that's busy that's washing their hair? Because they do a lot with their hair. Something to... Her? Hello? Is it a person that's spelled like that? Hello? I'm from Sandsbreath. What's your name? Sandsbra. Oh, is it? Do you want to go over to Sandsbreath? And you're like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Hello, everybody. My name is Atafla, and I love myself. I'm going to Sandsbreath. Fuck knows. You know, it could be people from New York. But like, you know, when they kind of like, sorry women, but like, you meet some women and they're like, they're all up in their hair. Hello everybody. I just want to tell everybody that I got so much to tell you. And now just let me start by saying that, oh my God, you are trapping like a fuck fudge. Somebody could also be from China. Like, ha! hang on, tell you. Yeah. I just want to tell everybody that I'm in a same-sex relationship and I've been going down the wrong pipe. Sorry, you know me, I don't give a fuck. I have Aquarius and Venus and I'm a Gemini moon. I'll just say as it is, bruv. Here, someone wants to go down the chopper pipe. Here. So they're kind of like, I'm sorry. Sassy ass. I'm going to pay hard to get. But I love you and I got emotions for you. But I just don't know how to tell you. Tanya? Tyler? Tanya, Taro? Tyler? Wild emotions. They're running wild here. Kim. Go on, Kimberly. Let's see. Wild emotions. I just like to be watched. Oh, money, money, money. Someone's a very stable individual here. It's kind of like, oh God, this person, they make me trip. So someone's stable, loving, passionate, wild. Like they're like, fuck, I'm up for anything, bruv. You can go in any hole you want. If you're playing football, it needs to go in the right one. But don't worry, because I have two. So it could be a Libra. Trouble. What's trouble here for? Why is this person called nickname Trouble? Who is that is Trouble? Let's see. I told you, Aquarian, Aquarius, they don't give a fuck. They're kind of like, I don't give a fuck. Trouble's my middle name, bruv. I don't really give a fuck if I'm caught in a 1 party, 2 puck, 3 puck, 4 puck, or even the nun that does loads of twin flame bollocks. It's kind of like, well, you know, like I said, Capricorn, as long as you're talking out your ass or you're shitting out your ass, you're good to go, right? If you can shit out your arsehole, that's the right pipe to shit out of. If you are shitting out here, you could well have this in your third house like Steve does, and also Mercury. Venus and Mercury in the third house, communication. No filter, straight up no tea, £2 off the shoulder, bruv. Don't really give a fuck whether I'm a bad girl or a bad boy. I just act the way I want to. And I'll speak and I'll talk and do exactly as I like. Sassy as fuck. Here. So, you've got this Trouble, his nickname. Okay? Unless your name's Nick or Nicola. But, bro, there's... Unless you work for the Nick and you work for the old Bill. Bacon! Sausages, walls. Let's see. Someone could be from London here. Let's see. Passionate thoughts. Who is this that's having these passionate thoughts? Oh, God, could be a life path 9 or a Virgo. See, there's a single person here. Desirable. It's like, well, I'm single, I'm desirable, and I know for a fact that I could pretty much get with this person if I wanted to, or I am. Because there's very good cards of the 10 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Star, and the 9 of Pentacles. But the 9 of Pentacles means that I'm desirable because I love myself and that I'm free and single and available. Okay, but these cards also do represent people that are in relationships. But don't forget, Gemini, Capricorn, Life Path 6s, you all merge into one reading. Because of the major arcana of 6. Okay, so let's see. Unpaid bills. Soliciting is what I heard. Soliciting? That's someone that works on the street corner, right? Soliciting? Unpaid bills. Unpaid bills. Who is that? Really? 3? A Piscean? A broke as a joke? Energy? In reverse. Well, it doesn't have to be. It's kind of like, well, I've got a lot of bills to contend with and I've got a lot of money to do. This is like me. I'm a Gemini moon. Okay, so I always come up in Cappy readings. But me, I'm not like this. Like, oh, God, I actually told you at the beginning, didn't I? I did. When I come on, I said, look, I'm sorry if I look scruffy, but it's fucking -5, actually -6 in the UK. Did I tell you this at the beginning? I don't know. I'm an airhead, bruv. Like I said, Gemini moon. I'm an airhead. I don't give a shit. Right? But at the moment, it's -6 in the UK and it's fucking freezing. And outside of this room, I haven't got this heater here, and the heating doesn't go until later tonight, right? Because we have bills to pay and it's really extortionate in the UK at the moment. So we kind of like, we wait until later on when people are around and then we turn the heating on. During the day, it sometimes isn't, right? In our bathroom, it is fucking, what do you call it? Mosaic art, fucking like, it's not warm, it's not a carpet and shit like that. It's all tiled everywhere. Floors tiled, walls are tiled, like everything is tiling. So it is really fucking cold in there. And I'm kind of like, fucking hell, I wish I had heating go on. So yeah, I look a bit scruffy. So what's going to be happening with me? Well, I'm a bit busy at the moment. I'm washing my hair. So it's a natural message. It's there, Natalie. So yeah, it's kind of like, well, I'm kind of busy washing my hair. right? But I'm happy-go-lucky. I have wild emotions. I'm a bit kinky and I'm a bit playy and I'm a bit Trouble is my nickname, or Michael, because I don't give a fuck because I have Aquarius in my chart. And I really don't give a fuck what people think about me. I have passionate thoughts and I bang one out. It's quite simple. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's kind of like that. But the unpaid bills is coming around where it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe some people that are really struggling around finances here. But this king isn't, you see. This king isn't struggling with finances because they're a king of pentacles and the star. So you get like a mixed emotional, mixed reading, if you like. Mixed emotions and mixed also... I keep hearing Mike. Mike and the mechanic. Every generation blames the one before. With all of their frustration, I can say that that's all we've got. That's all I've got, Scott. What is the Three of Swords? Why is the Three of Swords around unpaid bills? Oh, Jesus Christ, someone is batshit crazy. Oh no, actually, I've got them in reverse again. Jen, Julie and Jason. So let's put that one in the upright, right? Unpaid bills. So something around a 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be an Aquarian Leo. It's kind of like this situation where there's a metaphysical and a physical one here at the same time. And I think you had that before. And the person that's in the relationship keeps going through this constantly all the time. Arguments, disappointment, like money, arguing about rent, arguing about bills, arguing about that you're working too much, you're not working enough, you're speaking too much, I can't speak because I'm working, I've got bills to pay, I can't see you, I can't meet you because I've got work. And blah, 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 and I work really hard for what I've got, and the fact that it isn't that I don't have unpaid bills, it's just the fact that I have to pay the rent and everything else, so on and so forth. So it's kind of like, when will I see you again, Jen? And it's like, well, once I've finished work. And they get into arguments about this around an Aquarian or a Leo, because this is also here a part of the trouble energy. And it's like, do I want to get mixed up in this situation with the feelings that I do have for this person that leads to curiosity because they are single? And I am having passionate thoughts thinking of this person, which you may or may not know that this person does, but it does say passionate thoughts thinking of each other. So I don't know, but it is there of a single person. But the unpaid bills and this bit here can relate to why these cards are telling me that one person is in a relationship and 1 minute they're happy and the next minute they're not. And it could be a knot, might be a Pisces. And 1 minute I'm happy, like it's like a Jekyll and Hyde energy. 1 minute I'm okay, the next minute they're not okay. Or the 1 minute the relationship's going all right, and then the next minute the relationship isn't going all right. And it's kind of like it's very difficult to keep up with someone that keeps arguing with this person that's making them a little bit like, oh God, here we go again, Dave. I fucking filling up. I've got stuff to do, man. I've got work to do. Like, I can't keep coming down to your level because you need me. Because this can be insecure. I'm really insecure and I need your attention 24/7. And when you're working and I'm bored at work and you work and you've got a load of work and you enjoy your work and I hate it, well, then we can't whistle while we work. And then we're kind of like with the seven dwarfs, sleepy, deepy, eepy, deepy, and dopey. And it's like, well, you're at work. Yeah, I'm at work. Yeah. So what do you need to know? Well, I'm bored, I'm lonely, I'm frustrated and I need some attention. Yeah, well, I can't, sweetheart. I'm washing my hair tonight, I'm working. I've got loads of stuff to do. It's like, so what's the problem? What's the matter now? Oh, well, there's something. Something in the way she moves, I don't need no other lover. There's something in the way she moves me. I don't want to leave you now, but I know I believe in how. So it's like, well, I don't want to leave you now, but I do want to leave you because you're fucking pissing me off. And how can you leave me? Well, because you're annoying me. Stop annoying me. Yeah, well, I've got work to do, Dave. Why do people argue with other people that are working? I've said this all over on Patreon, man. Your phone should really be off when you're working. Like, when you're working and you're in a relationship or anything like that, your phone should be off. Like, phones are a very big distraction. Like, they're a very big distraction, phones. Okay? Like, you shouldn't be distracting when you're working for money. You shouldn't be distracted. That's why this person probably can't fucking earn money, because they're constantly thinking of a partner when they're at work. I'm at work and all I can think about is, I don't have any money, I don't have any money, I don't have any money, I don't have any money. How am I going to get any more money? How am I going to get any more money? So you're not living presently. It's a little bit like driving, right? I'm a life path 7, right? Driving, I love driving, right? If you're driving and you get really frustrated because there's a traffic jam and they're fucking and everything else and everybody's going crazy, right? You've got two choices when you're in that car. And you either think, what the fuck am I getting so angry about? Because I can't stop anything that's happening. I can't get there any quicker than I am. So I might as well just enjoy the ride, right? I might as well just sit back, relax and think, what am I getting so angry about? I need to sit back and take a step back and chill the fuck out and just relax. Majority of people can do that in a car. Me, I don't mind it because I'm kind of like, I'm fucking just happy in my car. Got a heater, got my music on. If there's traffic, so what? But if I get angry like this, I take the 3-minute rule. Okay, the 3-minute rule. I think, right, I'm going to complain about this to myself or just to nobody or to someone for 3 minutes and then I'm dropping it and I'm letting it go. Okay, if I'm in a car and someone's like really pissed me off, okay, I'll just let it go. And I'll be like, oh, that really annoyed me. And then I think, can I change it? No, can't do nothing about it. Can't change the past. Can't change what a person does or what they are. So I can't change that. So why give it any more attention to what I can't change? So I think to myself, right, Steve, I'm in a car, I'm frustrated, but I've just really got to ring. Well, I can't change it. So I might as well just enjoy it, right? And it's like life is like that, really, okay? But sometimes when you get in these situations, you're kind of like, well, I'm skint, I'm cackle of a bruv, I'm stony broke, I've got no money. How the fuck can I enjoy that? Well, you're alive, and you're kicking, and you're breathing, and you're free, or single, so you ain't got no complaints to make, right? Trust me, people that have got shitloads of money, or they've got shitloads of anything, it doesn't make them any happier than the people that don't have. It just makes life a little bit easier, that's all. But it just means I have to work a little bit harder. You know, I have to work a little bit harder to get what I want. Okay, but if I keep thinking and thinking and thinking that I want it or I need it or when's it happening, you keep checking on it. And if you keep checking on it and it doesn't happen, you can get more frustrated and more angry because it isn't happening now. You're not dying tomorrow. Okay. So it's like this urgency that I need to know now. I've got to do this now. It's got to happen now. Okay. But sometimes it doesn't. So someone here needs to relax when it comes to around money. Let's just find out more about this money. Because I get it all the time. Steve, I need to answer a question. What's happening around a personal tarot reading about money? And my first fucking answer is, are you self-employed? And they say no. Well, you got no chance then. You got no chance of getting any more money unless you do more work, more hours. But that's what this is. There's a person that has to do more hours and more work compared to the other person that doesn't have to work so much. Because they could be older, they're more wiser, they're educated, they have a better job. And these are people that fucking hate people that have more than other people. Okay, why? I don't know. But it's kind of like, I hate people that have everything that I don't have. Okay, so if you're in a relationship and this person has a job that doesn't pay so much, their wages are really not so much as yours, and your wages here are very good and you're really stable and you're older, say, and you've got banking, you've got saving, you've got whatever it is, this person somehow blames you for being so stable. You know, I mean, it is. It's people that also complain to me in the fucking tarot. You talk too much. It's a fucking talking channel, goddammit. Of course I fucking talk, Dave. At me mouth. But some people are not satisfied with that. You talk too much. You talk too long, you talk too little, you take too long, you're not doing this, you're not doing Miss Cupboardy. Okay, so for here, this might be a couple that are present, and one struggles more financially than the other one, and the other one can do nothing but actually think about money that they haven't got. Okay. Let's find out a little bit more. Tell me more about this unpaid bills of what this is around. 6, Gemini or Capricorn, and a 5 of Cups. Oh dear. You see, there's this needing energy, like attention seeking, and then when I got it, I don't want it. Or when I've got it, it's kind of like, oh, is that it? And you're like, fuck, that's ungrateful, isn't it? You know, I've just done all that for you. Like here, I've just done all of this for you, and now you're doing that. I've just done all that for you. How fucking ungrateful is that? Right? But it can be, like I said, self-sabotage. It can be someone that plays a victim in life, right? Everything is so bad all the time. Instead of looking at this person it's kind of like, well, it ain't for me. Your life's a lot easier than me. You get it much easier than we do, right? But in a relationship, if this is present here, this is kind of like where it's trying to get someone else's attention, because then what they do is they play this role of like things are always, you know, never going my way. I forget what the word I normally say to everybody. Seeking approval. Okay, I need your approval. I need you to come down in order to be able to sort out my insecurities. That's it. Okay, so insecurities can be, I'm very insecure about my money, I'm insecure about my body, I'm insecure about my look. Any of those can be a negative thought. If I have any kind of insecurity about my body and I think about my body, I'm insecure. Okay, if I think about anything to do with being insecure, I come across as also insecure. So that's also like, I'm worried about money, 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 insecure that I'm not stable enough. But there's a stable energy here to say, well, I am. Why are you not? Okay. Now this could be a divorced couple that are getting divorced. And it's like, well, fuck. I'm getting divorced. You haven't left me with a pot to piss in. You took everything from me. You took my money. You took this. You took that. You got to get over it. Wake the fuck up. Stop thinking. Right. Come here. Capricorn, crosswatcher, anybody. Right. Blaming isn't where you blame a person and you go to them and say, it's your fault. No. You can blame a person from your mind, which means that you bang on about it and bang on about it, and you cannot stop worrying about, oh my God, I got ripped off. Someone took all my money. They took all my children. They took this, they took that, they took everything from me, and I'm a victim of society, and I've thought about this for the last 3 years. What the fuck is the point in that? I'm not going to spit on your feelings, cover it up with a bit of Vaseline. No, I'm going to help you. Here, help. Get over yourself, Dave. If someone's been ripped off and this person's took your money, took everything from you, took your sanity and everything else, or took your man or took your woman, right? Eventually, you got to get the fuck over it, right? You can go into a boozer, into a pub, and I go in there now. Guarantee if I walk down there, I don't go into a boozer because it's all full of drug addicts, right? But I go in there and say, you're right, brother, you're getting on there. And say, no, fucking hell. Oh, here we go. You're right. And I'll talk to someone that I haven't seen in about a year. I'll guarantee you that they're still talking about the fucking same relationship that they're not in, that they haven't been in for the last year. Hello, you're right, brother, you getting on? Oh, fuck. How long has this been going on? Since the last time I spoke to you, that must have been 1964. And you're like, yeah. I'm like, well, you're still banging on about that, brother, are you? What are you doing? Well, I'm fucking brilliant, bruv. Like, everything's kosher for me. Everything's going fucking hunky-dory. Oh, well, it would. Yeah, well, I can give you some advice. Stop fucking thinking about the past and move on. Stop keep going over the past. Oh, the past, the past, the past, the past. That's why your future's fucked, because you can't stop thinking about someone that stole your money or took your man or took your woman or took your love or took your virginity. I don't care. Whatever it is that they took, it says it in the word. Took. Not taking. Took. So it's gone. It's gone. But it isn't in someone's mind here because they won't drop it. Because they're probably trying to find answers. Why has everything gone so bad for me in my life? My life has been an absolute pile of shit. It isn't. It's because it was. It was. But the chances that you have took has not been the future train to catch a new ticket to ride, right? You've got to stop thinking about what was taken, the resentment, the regret, the fucking arguments. I can't believe I haven't got anything. It was all took from me. What do I do with my life? It's in an array. I can't find my way in or out of a situation because I haven't got a pot to piss in. It's because you're thinking about it. You're probably blaming the person in your head saying, oh God, this person's made my life a living fucking hell. This person took all my money. They took my work. They took my job. They took my husband. They took my wife. Blah, 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 blah. The amount of hate and the amount of how exhausting you must be here, how exhausted you must be, keep going over this. I don't blame you for being angry, but soon anger is not getting anywhere. It's just coming straight back to you to say the more that you don't stop thinking about this, your life isn't going to change for the better. Okay, so you need to stop it. You need to stop thinking. Okay, you got to live presently. Okay, you got to fucking thank God that you're still alive and breathing, and that the earth is a beautiful place to be. Okay, and that you're lucky you're fucking here. Okay, so like I said, whilst you're here, you might as well make the most of it. Which means, what do? Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Okay, if you want to know how, join Patreon. but you probably haven't got any money to do so. So I can't help it, right? I'm not going to go into a fucking an hour. I've done a reading now. But for this person here, stop banging on about it, right? Stop going over the past. Stop reliving the past. Stop hashing it up in your mind, going over it. What the ifs and the buts and the maybes and the why ifs and everything else. It's done. It's dusted. It's over. Forget about it. Move on with your life. Fresh thoughts, fresh beginning, new start from now. Got to get over this and I've got to move forward, right? There you go. Crackerjack, Bob's your uncle. So, there's your mixed up fucking life, or Geminis or Capricorns or Life Path 6s. Yeah, stay tuned for your next reading. If you want your weekly reading, that is me doing a full spread with a table, with this fucking thing here that you look into. Down on the table, all these cards, clarified what's going on with your love life, your work life, your mother, your father, your brother, your dogfish and your catfish. All of those above are all in your weekly reading that is over on Patreon. I have done all of them now, from all 12 star signs. They're all just been completed, and they're all just now over there, all of them, okay? So if you want those, that really helps me out as a channel, because YouTube doesn't pay me much at all. It's a little bit, but not enough. So if you want to join Patreon, that really does help me out, and that helps me do all of these. So if you want to join, you can find the link provided below. You get a lot in return for it. You get your constant weekly readings. They'll all come out over there before anything does on here, okay? So Capricorn, konnichiwa. Thanks very much, Dave, and I'll see you soon.